Let's have a cigar together. Today, I'm going to smoke a My Father Blue. It's a Honduran cigar. And I love them, and they're incredibly hard to find. So, just took a road trip down to Tampa. We went to Ybor City, which was awesome, by the way. If you've never been to Ybor City, I highly recommend it. But while we were down there, and we drove from Virginia, by the way. Oh, goodness. While we were down there, we stopped, or on the way, we stopped at Cigar in North Carolina, right off of 95. And I said, hey, you got a box of My Father Blues? Or a box of Cohiba Rubicons, which are also very good smokes. And the guy was like, hey, you're never going to find those. Those are the two hottest cigars right now. So, flash forward, we do the trip. Can't find them anywhere down in Ybor, which, I mean, that's expected. There's no surprise there. You don't really go to Ybor for mainstream cigars, really. When we do the trip, it's amazing. If you haven't been to Ybor, you've got to go. Especially if you love cigars. Also, if you love Cuban sandwiches, they got a good one down there. But anyway, I get home, and I go to my regular shop. Actually, no, let me tell you another part of it. We're driving back up, and we stop at JR again, and they just put out Cohiba Rubicons. So, of course, I buy 2 boxes, and they were cheap, too. I paid like $138 per box. Oh, yeah. So I've got these things, $138 a box, and I'm happy. I mean, I'm beyond happy, and I buy some of the bundles that JR Cigar has as well. And then I drive home, rest a day, and then I go to my regular shop. I get to my regular shop, I see the My Father Blues in stock, and I say, okay, let me grab one of these and smoke them. And I'm smoking with my buddies, and then all of a sudden, I get the idea to ask, hey, do you maybe have a box of these? You know, which size do you have? Do you have the, the Gordo, the Petite Robusto, the regular Robusto, or the Toro? He goes, I got them all. So I say, let me get a box of the Toros. So I have a box of Toros, 2 boxes of Rubicons. I bought 2 20 cigar bundles from JR, which were the Habanos and the Maduros. But I mean, those sticks are like $2.50 a piece, maybe, or $57 for a bundle of 20. So it's actually, I don't know what the math is. I'm not a mathist, but I got a good deal on them, and they're great cigars. Some of the best sub $3 cigars you can get. But I think this one right here is the best one on the market at the moment. Truly. I can relax on my front porch and listen to the birds chirp. I wish you could see the sky. It's beautiful. But I just don't sit that way. You know, I'm going to move this a little bit. There we go. So I can see what you see. You see my neighbor's house and some of my unkept bushes. Listen to that. The wind chimes. The kids playing in the distance. I'll show you. I'll show you something. Oh. Look at that. The trees swaying in the wind. And my old beat up pickup truck. My little dump hauler. Let's see if this thing is still tracking my face. There we go. This is peaceful. I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. I had to play in the church band this morning. So I rehearsed last night, went to bed, woke up at 6, got a super fast coffee this morning, was at the church 6:20, rehearsing with the full band 6:30, on stage at 8 for the first service, did all 3 services, got out of that at around 1 because my wife also serves at the church in the kids area. So when she's done after the last pickup, then we take all the kids and my nephew and we go to Cracker Barrel for lunch, which was surprisingly good. Shockingly good. I enjoyed it. And 7 people with appetizers, drinks, feeding everybody, $109. Pretty good. Oh yeah, also my road trip. I went to Buc-ee's and got a new hat. I'm a Buc-ee's man. I stop at every Buc-ee's on the way up, and every Buc-ee, or actually Florida's down from here, so every Buc-ee on the way down, and every Buc-ee's on the way up. I can't help myself. I don't know if you can hear that because of my microphone, but someone in the very far distance is driving a car very fast. Oh, whoops, I was blocking my face. Sorry. What a great smoke. Like she's burning nice. It's trying to catch my face, but it's following my face, you see. Wherever I go, the camera goes. It can be annoying. But also makes it to where I don't have to move the camera. The camera moves with me. Do need to have a drink of Coke. No, I can't say what it is. I'm not sponsored. I even hid the label. There's an airplane flying overhead. It's nice and cool outside. It's the perfect temperature. I'd probably say it's about 63 degrees right now. My street is quiet. The rest of the neighborhood's got kids playing everywhere. There's an airplane flying overhead. The birds are chirping. This is incredible. This is what you want when you smoke a cigar. This is about as close as I'll get to smoking a cigar in the country. Until my kids get older and I can move to the wherever I'm going to move to. Florida, hopefully. Or right here in Virginia on some. Actually, it can't be Virginia. Can't be. But some big plot of land somewhere. I got a lot of friends here in Virginia, but I just don't know. There's so much stuff going on. So many like weird laws and things are getting put into play here. It's going to make it tough to raise a family here in Virginia. I'm not a very political guy, though. I used to be. But it got exhausting. Incredibly exhausting. Oh, two cardinals are flying around. One of them was on top of my car yesterday. Might be the same one. It's a pair of cardinals. One is in my neighbor's tree and one is in my driveway right now. And then now the one across the street flew away and the one in my yard chased it. Also, there's like doves in my neighbor's driveway. And there's rabbits in my neighborhood. Almost every time I come outside in the twilight hours, there's rabbits. Or nighttime. Are rabbits nocturnal? Tell me in the comments. Now I hear gunshots. Maybe you can hear them too. I definitely hear them. Or maybe the noise canceling on this microphone is doing its job perfectly. Or maybe horribly. Who knows? Wait, how do we turn active track off? No, don't active track. One day I'm going to figure these cameras out. Peel the label off. The first one, and then the second one looks like this. Let me show you. Beautiful. I love it. There you go. Well, I'm sure you can hear those gunshots. That's insane. This is such a great smoke. I'm going to have to take a break from it in a minute to go in and get dinner out of the oven. But that's okay, because this thing will stay lit. I'll get the kids' plates. I'll be right back out here. That guy sounds like he's having a fun time doing his target practice. I can't tell where it's coming from. But it's loud. Cigars have to be good for you. They have to. The way they relax you. Just kind of let you sink into your chair and chill out. What was a bird that just flew by? Yeah, there's something to that. Let's just take a few minutes to listen, smoke a bit, just hang out. A bird just flew right by my face. It's like there's a war over there. There's a bird on my porch. That's pretty cool. There it is again. There's also a really, really loud bee in my bush right here. I mean, it's crazy loud. You may even be able to hear it. I don't want to get close enough to where you could hear it if you can't. Now all my humidors are full. I have this really great Drew Estate humidor that I won in a raffle at my local. It's a big boy. Probably holds 150 cigars. That one's packed. And I got an upright, one of those like fashion ones with the lights in it, glass front. That one holds about 100, 150. That one's full. Then I have two, I think they're Claros, kind of like acrylic with Spanish cedar shelves in them. But I made a big mistake and uh, I went through a phase where I smoked a lot of nubs, like those infused, uh, the nub single roast, double roast, and triple roast. I had one on a cruise with my buddy Chris. I bought 2 boxes of each type and then filled up the 2 Claros with those. And I've since taken them out, but you can't get that smell out of the wood. So I basically have 2 humidors that I can only put infused cigars in or flavored cigars, and I don't smoke them anymore. Really, it's so rare for me to smoke one of those. Well, live and learn, I suppose. I got both of them for free using points that I accumulated through cigar purchases at my locals. I figure pretty soon I'll have enough points for another free humidor, and I'll grab it. Grab another one. Grab another couple. Well, that bee's really putting in work. I wonder how your day's going. If you're just sitting here watching me smoke a cigar, what's your day like? Let me know in the comments. Something I've been watching a lot of on YouTube is stealth camping. I didn't know it existed. I was watching clips of Greg Ovens. It's kind of like this bushcraft dude. And I think it's Ovens Rocky Mountain Survival, I think is his channel on YouTube. So I was watching a lot of his stuff because he goes out and does survival challenges. He's great. He's such a great dude. He's funny. He knows a lot about bushcraft, which, by the way, I would die immediately. I don't have that. I don't have that in me. But after watching his stuff, I'm starting to get served up all these like cozy camping videos where, like, you know, people pull up in a truck and it's loaded up like a Jeep, and it's loaded up with like everything you need for an overnight camp. But I've been watching a lot of those videos. I have questions like, why is it always raining in camping videos? But anyway, that led to, oh my gosh, that led to stealth camping videos, which are like a staple of my algorithm now. And these dudes will camp like anywhere. Like the median in between the two lanes or the two sides of a busy highway, like northbound, southbound, or in a roundabout. I saw a guy in a roundabout. I've seen him go under bridges. I've seen him do it at a busy intersection, at a convenience store. Like, there's just so many videos of people doing this stealth camping stuff. And I'm thinking, there's no way people don't see them. But I like to fall asleep to that stuff. It's fascinating to me. I wonder if people would fall asleep to me smoking a cigar. We'll find out after I do about 50 of these videos. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers, but I'm smoking. Oh, I gotta go check on dinner. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just checked on dinner. Everything looks fine. Needs to go about another, I don't know, 25 minutes or so. So I'm going to just add that to my timer. Let's see. Timers. Let's do 23 minutes. I think that's good. Is there a 23-minute timer now? Yes, there is. Excellent. I know it's probably very against the rules on a cigar video to unban the cigar so early in the smoke, but one thing about these My Father Blues is it's double banded. There's a big one and a small one. It just takes up so much real estate. Like, if you look, here's the two, right? And like, imagine that just being on your cigar. It covers like the whole second third of the cigar. And I'm doing a really bad job of keeping this thing even. I'm doing a great job of smoking it. Anyway, back to these stealth camping videos. That may be something that I would be into. My concern wouldn't be like, I don't know. I think urban stealth camping, some of the concerns for some people could be like crime or something like that. I think for me, it would just be like drivers who are just randomly crashing. We have a lot of weird crashes where I live. It's strange. Some of the accidents that we see out here where I live, the part of Virginia I live. Well, that bee's still really going crazy over there in that bush. But yeah, looks like something I could do, that stealth camping, but I saw one where a guy camped in the median of a highway. And he did it with a hunting blind, which I thought was absolutely crazy. But I also didn't know that when you're inside of a hunting blind, you can see out, but nobody can see in. So he took the camera in there, and I was like, what? He's in a clear tent? But then you go outside and it's like camouflage. I can't remember the name of the channel either, or shot him out, but I know it's probably the biggest channel in the space, though, I think. But yeah, that Greg Ovens, I think he was on that TV show Alone. It's a cool show. I could never do that stuff, though. Just not cut out for it. Now, I'm going to show you something on this cigar. Hopefully you can see this. Yeah, it's trying to track my face real hard, but you see that? It's not cracking. It's just rolled weird. It's got a vein through it. I thought that was a Rojas thing, you know? Uh-oh. Somebody just messaged me? Oh no, it's Instagram. I made a cooking video on Instagram back in January. And it's just gone absolutely crazy for months and months and months. And I love cooking for my family, but I had this big idea that I was going to film me cooking a bunch of stuff, and I was going to turn it into, a big YouTube channel, Instagram thing. But it became like such a burden, for me to, it was disruptive for me to film stuff that I was cooking. Because like I'd cook all this cool stuff, I had to make sure that I shot like all the coolest parts of it. You know what else has happened recently? I got fat. Since we moved here, I got fat. So I'm going to start tomorrow. I go on Zepbound to lose some weight. I already did it once. I lost a bunch of weight. But then I just fell into bad habits and stopped taking the shot. But no more. Tomorrow we're back on. Strict. So I lost like 50 pounds on it. And I came off it. I gained back like 18 of it. And I'm on the way to gaining back way more than that. But no more. I'm getting a message. Let me respond to this message really fast. What day is today? Is today today? Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. All right, well, that's good. But I don't like my smoking time being interrupted or my video. I think that bee's finally done. Fee, my dog's here. Psst, psst. Come here, girl. No, you want to roll around in the bushes? Okay, go for it. She wants to roll around in the bushes. I can't blame her. In the mulch. My lawn guy's been coming once a week. And like the day after he cuts the grass, these white flowers pop up everywhere. Thinking about buying one of those robots that cuts your grass. My neighbor has one. His lawn looks great. Cuts the patterns in it. Of course, it's May and I still have Christmas lights on my front porch. So that lets you know what kind of neighbor I might be. I mean, I'm a fun neighbor, a good neighbor. But we took everything down except for this one string of, I don't know what you would even call it. Is it garland with lights in it? It's just permanently on my porch. I might take that down. Might be a good idea. Anyway, it's getting close to time for dinner. And things in the house are getting a little exciting. So I think I'm going to wind this video down. But I do thank you for hanging out with me. Check out the My Father Blue Honduran. Excellent cigar. And come hang out with me another time. It's been really fun. See you later.